Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Crypto Takeover here, coming back with a Bitcoin cryptocurrency video. Bitcoin sitting right at about 27,400. Apparently, we ran all the way up to 28.4K. Pretty crazy stuff. So we're going to take a look at the charts here in a second, go over a few news articles. As you can see, we are looking at Cointelegraph's news article to start us off with. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so if y'all are brand new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single video that we make about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, all the good stuff on this channel, and as we go over the charts each and every single day too as well. So take a look here. We're taking a look. Bitcoin hits a sell wall here at about 24.8 or 28.4K. And you can see that it's kind of struggling to get back up. It did have a little bit of a crash here. So it says the rampant bull run is punctuated by sellers above $28,000, with Bitcoin continuing to see a wild volatility on a Sunday. And you can see here, Bitcoin is at all-time highs of 28,400 before crashing thousands of dollars on December 27th, the chapter of the Christmas trading frenzy. And then we have our Bitcoin graph chart here too as well. Let's see here. BTC dips $1,900 in minutes. Data on Cointelegraph Markets, Coin360 TradingView, gain and loss a huge amounts of USD terms during trading on Sunday. After topping 15% 24-hour gains, Bitcoin encountered heavy selling pressure above $28,000, unable to sustain the extremely rapid upwards trajectory. The largest cryptocurrency then falls to lows of 26,500. At press time, volatility ensures that no firm market direction was in control as BTC USD fractured around $27,000. Analysts, bull run of all bull runs has started. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look at what this analyst has to say. As Cointelegraph reported earlier in the day, Bitcoin set a number of records with its latest moves, including passing a $500 billion market cap for the first time. In addition, so I do believe that the video yesterday with the market cap passing, $500 billion, it had also passed the market cap value of Visa and MasterCard, both combined. So pretty crazy stuff there. In addition, Monday should see a large gap in the Bitcoin futures markets ever created. We'll take a look at the Bitcoin futures market as well and see how big that gap is there. Since overcoming $24,000 resistance, Bitcoin has traded in unarched territory with only impromptu sell levels, creating fiction in which looks to be increasingly parabolic market, with institutional investors taking a break. Talk turned to retail buyers, fueling the latest price phase in Bitcoin bull run. Wow. So I don't even think we've seen the substantial of retail buyers come into the market. A good way to also take a look at retail market buying is to also go into the Google trends analysis and take a look at that chart too as well. So we can do that on today's video too as well here in a second. And the bull cycle of bull cycles has started as more and more players are starting to adopt towards Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Cointelegraph market analysis Michael Van something as Twitter followers continued to eye the $19,500 possible retracement zone, with altcoins in line and benefit from Bitcoin's example and price gains slowly potential next month. And we've seen altcoins start to take off, also as Bitcoin started to rise too. A few of the altcoins have started to take off. So obviously, if you're in some of those altcoins, then you've seen the gains that have taken place. And we also have a list of some of the alts that we trade in and out of on our Patreon page. If you're interested in seeing what some of those alts are, you can take a look at our Patreon page as well. And this is just backed by a lot of research that I've done too as well to determine what I feel like are going to be the alts that stick around throughout 2021 and beyond. And then we have Binance order data. Meanwhile, shows the formidable sell wall at 30,000 will likely be the next major hurdle for BTC bulls. All right, so we haven't even reached 30,000, but obviously people getting a little overzealous here, ready to reach 30,000, but we're gonna have to wait to see on the charts if we're gonna be pushing up to that $30,000 area or if we're gonna see a little bit of retracement. Obviously, it looks like some of the analysis say that 19,000 could be in the works as a retracement zone, but we'll take a look at the charts here in a second. Let's go over our next article, Crypto Awards of 2020. So I thought this was very interesting that Forbes was putting out an article about Crypto Awards of 2020. So Forbes Cryptocurrency Awards of 2020, the 3 trillion Bitcoin marketing campaign. Very interesting. For over time, we published the Forbes Awards. Not everyone will be happy. They're on the list. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell takes the honors in a Person of the Year in a pandemic year, with the Fed printed so much stimulus money that the central bank saw its balance sheet nearly double in size. Our Forbes Awards judge Anthony Popliano and Morgan Creek Digital credits Powell is running a $3 trillion marketing campaign for Bitcoin. Here on our picks on the best products and the most intriguing people and the most interesting trends in crypto this year. So yeah, this is, I guess, just an overview of 2020. And talking about a few different things: best products, Square's Cash App, obviously, most intriguing newcomer Michael Saylor with MicroStrategies, obviously putting $475 million worth, buying that much worth of Bitcoin, and then also asking for basically donations to buy Bitcoin for his company too as well. I'm not sure who Catalina Long is, ARK investor. Some more investors. So obviously people are jumping on this bandwagon. We have, Mark Zuckerberg introducing Libra, which is now DM coin. Let's see, Forbes forecasts corporate treasuries. So very interesting that Forbes is obviously putting out some bullish articles on cryptocurrency, being that the prices continue to pump here. It's just quite outstanding. So what we're going to take a look at is Google Trends next. We're going to jump on over into the Google Trends data and take a look at Bitcoin and see where it's at. So jumping over to Google Trends, just to get a reference for retail investors. This is a great way to determine if retail is continuously bullish or not on the cryptocurrency market. So if we take a look at the data here, we can also see that, we've had a steady incline over the past year in Bitcoin searches. But what we really want to take a look at is the past 5 years, because over the past 5 years, we'll see our other bull rally here, which took place in 2017, compared to where we're at now. And we actually are starting to put in higher highs. So we're at a 21% search right now for Bitcoin. And right when we were at that 21% search, we were getting ready for our next parabolic move. So I have no doubt that, we're probably going to start to see another parabolic move here with Bitcoin too as well. And then we can also take a look at cryptocurrency too, if we wanted to. So cryptocurrency. Over the past 5 years, we've seen that same substantial price rise in 2017. And so we're not anywhere close to seeing, I feel like, retail FOMO kick in just yet. I think it will happen this year probably, but I feel like we're not anywhere close to seeing the potential gains that are about to be made, and the searches go up for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, sitting right at about 13%. Last time we were at 13%, we peaked at about 17, then had a retracement, and then we started to see that rise. I do think that Bitcoin will have its shine first for the most part, especially with our Bitcoin dominance charts that have been taking off on our analysis over on TradingView. So we'll take a look at the charts here next. Let's go ahead and jump on over into the charts. All right, taking a look at the charts here, looking at Bitcoin as of right now, we are seeing our fib extension levels kind of play out for the most part. So if we zoom on over here into the price, we're sitting at about $27,600 or so. And then if we zoom on into the candles here, we can see that we did hit our fib retracements that we were talking about right at about the 786 level. And now we are at the full 1 point extension area and kind of topping out in that area right at about here. So 28,200 or so. It looks like we wicked up above to about 28,400, 28,366 if you want it to be exact probably. But we are starting to see these fib extension levels play out after our break of our symmetrical triangle here on Bitcoin. So very interesting stuff. We definitely can keep that on the charts there, but let's take it off real quick and just kind of clear out the data and see what we can see based on some of our stuff on Market Cipher too as well. So if we're taking a look at these smaller time frames here, let's zoom on into the 90-minute time frame. Money flow still looking really good here on Market Cipher B, and it does look like our VWAP is clipping to the upside, so we could expect probably a nice little bounce here too as well if we are to zoom maybe in just a little bit more, looking at the 30-minute. Oh, this looks really good. So usually whenever we get these nice support lines and give us green dots here on our zero pivot point on Market Cipher B, we usually see another big momentum wave to the upside, which is our blue wave. So guys, this definitely looks really good to be played out for the moment. This is obviously probably just a liquidity dump here to even some things out in the order books. But yeah, this 30-minute time frame looks really good. Taking a look at the 90-minute time frame, it does look like we are expecting probably a green dot to bounce off there pretty soon. 2-hour chart, VWAP still kind of moving sideways for the most part here too. Probably going to see some consolidation, but I'm not expecting anything crazy to happen to us move past 28,400 just yet. I think that we're probably going to see a little bit of consolidation here. This is a pretty big wick to the downside here for the most part, and I think that it'll probably take a little bit of time to recover, but going on into this next week, I do believe that we'll probably see some nice moves being made. As you can see here on our 4-hour time frame, it does look like we are getting a red dot. So yeah, I would be a little cautious here. We'll probably have some continuation to the side, maybe some bouncing around that 28,400 and in between 27,600 or so. And then let me turn off my alarm because my alarm likes to go off every single video. I've been waking up a little bit earlier here lately, which is good. You know, obviously making our 2021 goals, writing them down, and one of my goals is to obviously get a little bit more sleep and wake up a little bit earlier. So definitely trying to sustain with that, and my alarms will probably continue to go off here. I probably need to change that there. Okay, so looking at the 8-hour here, it does look like we are still making some nice moves to the upside. I did want to take a look at our higher time frames. Our 1 day was giving us a green dot down here on Cipher B. If I can hit the Cipher B. Okay, Cipher B is right here. We're getting a green dot there to the upside, and I did want to take a look at the 2-day never gave us a red dot. Wow. So we had a red dot, but it never confirmed. We had a nice bounce there. That is freaking amazing, folks. So we were expecting a red dot here. If you look at yesterday's video, we did have a red dot, but never confirmed for us. We did get a nice bounce, and it turned back into a nice little bullish wave there for us. So let's take a look at our 3-day chart. No sign of a red dot there on our 3-day chart either. So very cool that Bitcoin does look like it's ready to extend up, seeing a nice TI bullish count here as well. So folks, if y'all are interested in picking up some of our indicators that we use on this channel, there's links in the description box below. We use the market cipher indicator by CryptoFace, the TI sequential by Tone Vays, and the market guide buy and sell signals. So we're using a few paid for indicators on this channel, but they tend to do relatively well for us and what we need to accomplish. So links in the description box below. Let's take a look at the dominance chart, kind of zooming out here on the dominance chart. Man, this is our 3-day chart on Bitcoin dominance, and you can just see here that we've been blasting through our resistance levels for the most part. So definitely looking for some nice bullish moves, where I think we had a price target, or a target all the way up at about 80% for Bitcoin dominance, based on these trend line breaks here, and how bullish this could be for us. Money flow still moving to the upside here on our 3-day. Definitely looking for some nice bullish rallies on Bitcoin for the most part. So daily still looks really good too with our Bitcoin dominance. So let's take a look at our altcoins, to take a look at Ethereum, and then we'll go ahead and end it there. Let's see where our some of our alts are sitting at as of right now. So, you know, we're getting a lot of choppiness here with Ethereum, but let's take a look at our daily. That's been our main time frame to keep a close eye on. Still getting a nice bounce here with Ethereum, pushing back up to that pivot trend line here, that purple pivot trend line right at about $700 or so. So it looks like we are going to probably get another nice move to the top side here. Momentum waves also giving us a green dot here on our daily chart. Let's take a look at our 4-hour chart, see what's going on there. Yeah, you know, money flow is still looking relatively thin, and it does look like our momentum wave doesn't look overextended, but it could be giving us a little bit of a sideways trajectory. But I'm keeping a close eye here on the daily chart with Ethereum. Obviously, you know, if you're trading spot, this is definitely looking for probably about $700 or so, maybe even a little bit higher than that too, looking to push above this pivot trend line and possibly read past our previous high here at about 677 or so. But we're looking for that $700 Ethereum relatively soon, probably going on into next week, depending on how Bitcoin performs. Bitcoin probably going to be moving sideways until next week, and then we'll probably see it blast through 28, or possibly going up even higher. I believe that we'll probably retest 28, but it definitely looks like we might have a little bit of consolidation out to the side, but our higher time frames are still looking really good for Bitcoin here too. I mean, money wave is just looking outstanding as of right now. Taking a look at the 6-hour back on Bitcoin here, we're getting this trajectory back to the upside, what we call the Mount Everest peaks are forming for us once again for Bitcoin too. So very, very cool stuff. If we are to take our fib retracements back on here, you know, I think that our next price target was a little bit above 30K. That's definitely could be in the works for us too. So folks, don't forget to join us in our Patreon page if you're interested in learning a little bit more about how we trade this market, what altcoins we're getting into too as well. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, we have a beginner course to cryptocurrency, links in the description box below. Basically teaches you how to get familiar with exchanges, what exchanges we've been using for the past 3 years, how to store your crypto safely, also how to avoid scams and make sure that you are staying safe with inside this space, because it can be a little confusing to navigate. That's why I highly suggest that you take a beginner's course to cryptocurrency, and we have that course available to you. So if y'all are interested, make sure y'all do that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so that way y'all can be updated every single video that we make on this channel, and that you're always being informed and staying up to date with things that are going on inside of the crypto Bitcoin marketplace. So with that being said, folks, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh, let's give a shout out to our Patreon members, because our Patreon members have been doing so well, and I really appreciate their support. So shout out to David, N. Kim, Jasmine, Crypto Rex, Leo, Sparky, Johnny 20, William, Quentin, Ben, Eric, Samuel, Tall Troy, Tim, Luna, Exin, Sean Stein, Greg, Hyru, Yor, Pike 379, Paul Ed Keller. Thanks for being Patreon members, folks. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.